Okay, finally got myself over here, so in theory, I should be able to... Alright, now... Whoa, why did I fall? What the hell made me fall? What? I didn't have my finger on the analog stick. Why did I go flying? What the crap? Okay. Just wanted to look around, and then I went flying for some godforsaken reason. Okay. How about instead of that happening, it doesn't? I like that idea a lot. Just wanted to climb up here. Jeez. Okay, what the hell is this? Collapsible suspension bridge is functional, but requires power. Alright, well, for some reason, everything in this universe seems to be controlled by morph ball technology. Or maybe... like this. A bunch of bombs. I did everything that I feel like I can do as a morph ball, and nothing seems to have done anything, if I'm being honest with you all. Okay. I guess I have another morph ball related... wrong button. Morph ball related power that I need at some point. Weird. Alright then. Well, it's not like it's an incredibly long journey to get to where the other thing is. Assuming I don't fly off randomly in a direction I didn't... Okay. Alright. It's just not me playing this game unless I somehow manage to fail every jump. Every single one. I think maybe I'm getting too over-reliant on my space jump. That's probably part of the problem. Maybe that's what's messing with my momentum. Certainly within the realms of possibility. Anyway, there's something going on in the Icelands. I guess we'll figure out what. Alrighty, I'm here, I've saved, I'm all healed up, I got hit by something. The second I was all healed up, couldn't even let me finish my sentence before you let me have that. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so that one, that looks to be what I need. I'm betting my double jump is gonna let me be able to jump on those floaty platforms a whole lot better. That'd make a lot of sense. Alright. The icicle men will die horribly for all of their incredible crimes of just being asses, I guess. Ah, there we go. Okay. Hup, hup. All right. Oh! Surprised that worked. I'm honestly, very legitimately surprised that worked, but it did. Very good, very good. All right. Yep. I know. You're a being made of electricity and you want to cause a bunch of problems for me. Whoa, what the hell's that all about? Okay, that one was just having a little bit of an episode all on its own, it seems. Ah, good. Need lots more of that in my life. Okay, gonna ask you to not. Yep. Okay. Now that that minor inconvenience has been put out of my way, I can shoot you. There we go. All right. Double jumping for days. Ow, what the crap? All right. Man, when this game gives you a new power, it expects you to use it all the time, always, forever, immediately. Fair enough. I already couldn't get here without the double jump to begin with. I'm not really sure what you're trying to prove. Okay. I'm deeply confused by enemies that when they gently touch you, they send you flying 30 feet. That's happened a lot to me. All right, I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm glad it's dead now. And I sincerely hope its species is extinct now. I hope it was, I really do. Wouldn't be the first time Samus has eradicated a species from existence. All right. Don't test her, she'll do it. She has experience. Okay, now I am up here. That looks honestly kind of foreboding, if I'm honest with you. I should probably actually scan this stupid thing. All right, what are you, you monstrosity? You are an ice parasite, scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. Ooh. The ice parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to a frigid climate, the vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. Oh, well, that's good for it. Can it adapt to being shot with a missile? Oh, what do you know? It can't. Weird. Who would have thought it would have been able to do that? Oh, well. All right. That is all kinds of intimidating, and definitely something scannable. There appears to be a shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. Gotcha. Is there anything else noteworthy about the statue, perhaps? The statue's hand seems to be frozen in place. I see. All right. Can I maybe shoot the water? No, guess not. All right. Is there a super special thing? A statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman adorns the door. A symbol is carved into its forehead. The translation reads, "To pass my gaze, seek my twin within this room." I see. Within this room. Is it you? This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo warrior. This statue is flawless. All right, well, Samus is a patron of the arts. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo philosopher. Okay. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo architect. The Chozo were an incredibly advanced people with much things that they could do. Not bad for a bunch of birdlians. Huh. Huh. Okay. I guess we'll just keep looking for more statues, I suppose. Hello? Oh, hang on. You might be it. I mean, you kind of look like you might be, at least. Huh. You look like you're the right shape to be that other door thing's twin. Nope, I don't see no heads. Nope, nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort. Oh, wait, hang on. How did I miss you? All right, are you the one? Let's see, statue of a Chozo shaman. Subtle stress fractures can be seen running across the surface of this brimstone. I see, I see, I see. All right, then, I guess it's time to destroy a worthless, what the hell word am I looking for? Priceless work of art. There we go, yeah. What's the word for priceless? Worthless. Yeah, that makes sense. Good job, brain. Good job. Working in overtime today, it seems. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Mild inconvenience aside, what do we got over here? Oh boy. More morph ball shenanigans. Oh, okay, you want me to blow up that? And I'll blow that up. I'll blow up all the things, including that. Oh, okay. I see. Ah, delightful. The respawning metal box thing. That's my favorite style. This is an incredibly weird thing you're asking me to do, game. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, just destroy. Do those really need to respawn as fast as they do? I'm gonna be honest with you, it seems a touch overkill. You could stand to have them stay destroyed for like, at least a full 10 seconds. That's just my personal thoughts on the subject. All right. Are you the grapple beam? Okay, well, whatever you are, I'm not allowed to have you. Ah, I see. All right, then, if that's the way it's just gotta be. There we go, not even aiming for that one. Hello. Yep, just gonna keep strafing, keep shooting. Oh, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Nice. Oh, there's another one, all right. Don't mind me none, you crazy monster. I got you, just gonna, there you go. It's like popping an extraordinarily disgusting zit. Ugh. Now you got that mental image, woo! And good day. All right. Anybody else around these here parts? Oh dear. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably not a baby Shegoth. Can I have some stuff, please? Thank you. All right, now, whoa, hi, I need to scan you. Yep, just take the damage, I guess. Okay, no, I don't get to scan because I'm frozen. Okay. Scanning is not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, Shegoth, supreme predator of the Bendrana Drifts. Shegoths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Shegoths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Shegoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Gotcha. Okay. Wait for it to do its thing, and then shoot it in the mouth. Alright, hyperventilate. And then they shoot you. I mean, I feel like I did some damage there. You flashed red at least. Not 100% sure how I'm supposed to expose the soft underbelly. Here's hoping that 15 missiles is enough to actually solve all my problems. Alright, yep. You go ahead and keep on doing that. And then I'll just keep shooting you. In fact, do I need to use that? I wonder. Yes, I do. Missiles are an absolute requirement. Ow. Ow. There we go. Okay, managed to dodge one for once. Running very low on missiles right now. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, if I could just... Thank you. Need missiles. Okay, that's all the missiles I'm gonna get, though, it seems. Sure wish I had a health bar or something to tell me if I was even marginally doing enough damage for this to be a viable strategy. All right, thanks, wall that came out of nowhere. Oh! Okay, as a matter of fact, it was viable. All right, then. Yeah, you go ahead and become one with the Force. You do that. As for me, I would, I guess, like the grapple beam. Not really sure what else it could be. Sure looked like an electro thingamadoo. Or it's the wave beam. Okay. Press on the C to switch to the wave beam. Use this weapon to open purple doors. Okay. Woo! Legitimate question, is there any reason why I wouldn't want to use the wave beam all the time, always? Like, that's actually a legitimate question. I ain't got nothing against the power beam by any stretch, but is this anything like the original game where, you know, it's just a straight upgrade in every conceivable manner? I am left to ponder. Alright, well, now I can open up purple doors, so that's pretty cool. Feel pretty good about my purple door opening. Wait, half a memento. Hang on. Just to be on the safe side. Every single time I've ever been inside of one of these rooms, there's always been some kind of secret thing that I can only acquire by having the item that I gain from it. So is there like another secret hidden missile pack or something of that general style somewhere around here? Doesn't seem so. Seems like everything is on the up and up. I'm not missing anything important. I say, truly not knowing 100% whether or not it's the case. Regardless of that fact. Hello? Okay. Regardless of that fact. Whoop. Okay, thank you. Now, the only real problem that comes from having this wave beam, and I admit there aren't that many, really is the fact that I'm not sure what this opens up for me. Can I hit these now? I totally can! It counts as an electrical attack! Nifty! I am all about that! Awesome, awesome. Now I don't have to care about those monsters anymore. Delightful. Okay, but yeah, the only problem is I don't recall any purple doors. And fall damage doesn't seem to be a thing, although I do react to things as if fall damage is a thing. That looked like she got hurt, but then didn't actually happen. Peculiar! Peculiar. Alright, get out of here. I'll just blow you to kingdom come and I won't feel no remorse. Ah. No remorse! No remorse, no simpy, no nothing. No absolutely nothing. Get out of here. All right, game, if you want to tell me, you know, scanners indicate, hobbada-bobbada-bobbada-boo-bop, and you want to lead me to the next possible location, man, that sounds like a delightful situation indeed. Because if this were if I had been just given the grapple beam, then I could think of a couple places I could go. But the wave beam? Nothing immediately springs to mind. Yeah, I need purple doors. I don't remember ever running across any purple doors. What about you, Magmore? Were there any purple doors up in here? None that are immediately obvious. Okay, yep, didn't mean to do that. This map! Okay, Chozo Ruins. Any purple doors? None of which I can see, so yeah. What precisely do you want me to do, game? I'm cool hip-hop bibbidi-bopping my way around on anywhere. I mean, granted, I'd rather never go back to the Magmore Caverns or anything, but I know I'm going to have to eventually. Hey, I'm able to do damage to you without using missiles. It doesn't look to be as fast, but I don't have to use them. Hang on, nope, that's not what I wanted at all. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to see if I could have done damage to it without missiles this entire time. Yes, I could have. Missiles just make it faster. Okay. Experimentation complete, and we now have a result. Yeah, so game, you wanna tell me what to do? I legitimately have absolutely no clue. I have no idea where to go from here. I can only assume wandering around like a moron will eventually force it to have pity upon me and throw me a bit of a hint. Which is what I feel like that system has been this entire time, whenever it says, we've located a thing on your thing, and now look at the map. It's always been like, man, you've been not accomplishing anything for a really long time. Go over here, stupid. Ah, you always gotta make me do this mess. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll hop your bop. I just said I'll hop your bop. I don't know why you gotta be like that. Anything over there? Nope. Alright, well, I already knew ahead of time that was gonna be a thing. We ain't messing with that. I guess I'll run around and see if I can find literally anything else that... I guess that it might be something that needs the double jump too? That's possible. I'll run around and look for stuff and either find something on my own or the game will tell me. I'm sure. Maybe. I'm not worried. Haha. I am exceedingly worried. I'm actually very worried. Oh dear. Ah. Really? Okay, so it didn't really show up on the map at the time for whatever reason, but now that I'm a whole lot closer, yeah, there we go. There's a purple door right there. And I'm thinking that maybe now that I have a double jump, might be within the realms of feasibility that I can actually go over there. That's the currently running theory, at least. Chozo script translated. None know if our temple, the Cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain the evil forever. How can we, Chozo, hope for it to remain intact when that which it guards rives in the darkness, growing always stronger? The fate of this world rests with the gathering of artifacts we call the Cipher, but even it is not all-powerful. It is strong, yes. An enchanted hole made of 12 links. Still, it is finite in its reach, and we who guard it are slowly succumbing. When our vigilance crumbles away into madness, the Cipher will be exposed, and the fate of Talon 4 will be beyond our influence. Well, that's unfortunate. I feel like the Cipher is something I might want to try and find at some point. If that's an option. Hello? This sure looks like something a double jump was only able to get me up to. Ah, and I continue to ascend. Very good, very good. Very good. All right. All right, shot that what good. Up, up, up. All right. Very cool, very cool. Okay, no, stop being alive, you two. Thank you. I said you two! Not you one, you two. Not the bands, just you two. Okay? Okay. Alright, what did I just fail to accomplish? Something, obviously. That had to be the way towards progress. And I was just not smart. Alright, cool. Bump my head, and okay, where the even hell am I? Okay, can't see nothing. Can't see anything anywhere. Yep. Okay. So we know that this is a thing, which is nice. Okay, then make some skilled jumps. Whoa, okay, hi. All right, well, that's newish. In the sense that I haven't fought that particular enemy in this particular location before. Aha! All right, let's go and say hi. There we go. Beam, thank you. Ugh. Don't want any of this. Don't want any of this. Okay, okay. There are a lot of things dwelling within these lands. My goodness. If they would all like to stop being alive, that'd be fantastic. Also, did I really pick up all of it? No, I did. Give me those things. So you tell me I picked up all those things and I didn't heal nearly as much as I thought? I don't think so. Ooh. Magnetic strip thing. All right. That's pretty nifty. Okay. Let's just double jump all over the damn place and see what we can get ourselves into. There might be something of good times up in here. As I blow up that one, I don't know, bird. I couldn't tell, I can't, it's moving around so fast, I can't tell if that's meant to be a bird or a bug. Regardless, it's dead now. Oh, hello? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that didn't work. All right, this appears to be doing something, though. Is this what I was supposed to do with that other thing? I'm not sure. Oh. Is opening those a good thing? That looks like the prime location for some sort of eldritch horror to decide to pop out of. Oh, hey, another one. All right, well. Cool, thank you for that. Well, doing that once did something. Let's see if doing it a second time does something else. Okay. I know not the correlation between activating that thing and opening those 4 thingamadoos, but okay. As soon as I can find my way back up to where I fell off of, ooh, we're gonna be making so much progress. Okay, there we go. And in we go. What did this just do? What have I just done? Was that a good idea? I don't know if that was a good idea. Oh, it was a good idea. There's platforms rising up with it. Oh, it's temporary too. Okay. Ow, got hit by something. That's fun. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that water level really lowers pretty fast. All right, well, an energy tank is cool and fun. Yeah. Okay. Was that all there is to get? Well, no. There's still apparently a beam door. Maybe there were 2 ways to go when the water level is risen, and I merely went the optional way. That seems within the realms of possibility. Like, look at all that stuff way up yonder. Surely that's a place I need to get to. Yeah. I bet I needed to jump on top of that thing. All right. What I did wasn't incorrect by any stretch of the imagination. It was just the optional thing to do. And I want to do the non-optional thing. Yeah, like that. There you go. Let's see. You don't look like an activated door at all. This door has no power. Oh, hang on. A nearby power. What's it? Does it? Nearby power conduit must be energized for it to open. A blast of electrical energy will energize the conduit. Conduit radiates some heat that is invisible to the normal spectrum. I see. All right. Well, that's a thing over there. Oh, incoming scan data, apparently. Okay. Pirate communique analyzed. Interesting. Okay. A research core. All right. Well, I don't know nothing about anything, but I know that that's a door that I couldn't normally open, so I'm gonna go over there. Hello. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, security console. You know, our council, whatever. Also, hi. I'm just gonna scan you. Shadow Pirate. Pirate forces trained and equipped for stealth operations. A select group of space pirates have access to sophisticated cloaking technology. This gear drains high levels of power, however, forcing them to rely solely on melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units. Or, I mean, I could just shoot them with tons of missiles. That seems to work. Yeah. I don't know if advanced detection gear is entirely necessary. It's an option, but I don't know if it's a requirement. Hello. Ah, delightful. I cannot escape. Oh dear. All right. Well. I see. A lot of dudes are running around these here parts. Gonna ask you to be the dead. Yep. All right, that's one dead. Every single one of these monsters taken out is one less that can try to do me any major harm. There we go, that makes two. Oh wait, hang on, you're not a shadowy operative at all. Hang on, let me scan you normally. You are space pirates, sentient aggressor species, well-trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates wield galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. This species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral, the pirates care little for the cost of their ambition, only the results matter, and they take things very seriously. Noted! They also take missiles to the face phenomenally well, you know? I mean, in the sense that they, you know, really fly around when you hit them with them. Not that they survive them by any means. All right, well, that was neat. They made a real good show of everything. I'm not going to say they didn't. Didn't really amount to a whole lot, but you know. Ooh, okay. Well, that looks like a significantly harder place to get to, so it's probably... Hey, a map! So this proved to be optional, but very good. Ah, delightful. All right, now I can see all of the places I have not been, which is not a terribly large amount. Whatever that is, and all that business over here. All right. Fine by me. It's always a good day when you can finally get yourself a dang map. My goodness. Alrighty, let's higgity hop on out. Ow, all right, hi. God, I really hate when they do that. Just minding my own business, trying to walk from one place to another, then just slam! And if you're in a bad position, it'll just knock you off of wherever you are, too. All right, so far I've yet to see much of a reason why I've needed to ever stop having the wave beam equipped. I still concede that there may be an opportunity to show me a time when I do need to do that, but it has not arrived yet. Oh, all right, hello. Access to Research Lab Hydra granted. Oh, all right, nifty. Oh, hi. You seem to be doing all kinds of research and other such nefarious things, ain't ya? Oh, there's more than one of you around here. Okay. That's fine by me. All right, I blew up 2 of you. You good? All right, let's see what they were doing. Specimen 43, decreased vital signs, cold dampening, appears stable. All right, just looks like a whole lot more of the same with experimentation. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon animatic bath. This is a likely side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Yep, that would do it. Upper stasis tanks online, Phazon drip line secure. Gotta get that drippins'. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%, checking diagnostics per procedures. Man, the space pirates are a whole lot smarter than they look. They just kind of look like marauding murderers, if I'm being honest, but they seem to be capable of a lot. Elevator operational, noted. New research entry. Ooh. Missile ammunition resupplies missile launcher with 5 rounds of ammo. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even... I can scan ammo pickups and I just never had. Stasis tank operational, but currently empty. Okay, but what if I did this? Okay, well now it's not operational, I guess. Alright, life signs normal. Pulse at 140%, mass increase of 4%. 140% isn't a thing. A new pirate data entry. Space pirate encryption data decoded. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin impacting approximately 20 years ago, expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess lifelike characteristics, mutating organic life forms strong enough to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Ooh. Alright, give me that pirate data, yo! Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flow increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Yep, that's kind of how science works. Xenome SA is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR 13. Fascinating. Phazon infused with central energy core of Zemanon at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Oh, there's so much stuff. More pirate data. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personal moves, or else finding their way through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this later sort and plug them whenever we can, but it is unlikely that we will ever achieve full extermination within our current timetable. I see. So much hidden lore. So much things to learn about how they fell. Man, wow, you really let me just investigate all of that information before you decided to try and fight me? Yeah, that didn't really work out for you now, did it? Oh, all right. How about, no, whee! Ragdolls are fun. All right, just 2 missiles upside the face and they go flying. Whee! All right, anything else? Transference of specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. All right, the red ones are the more important ones. The orange ones are just kind of flavor texty. Ow! You stop that right now. There we go. All right, we got any reds? Ooh, you better believe we got reds. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Pandara Drifts region of Talon Forest Mountain is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the metroids sluggish and easy to control. I thought the metroids were eradicated. Even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger metroids have been moved to quarantined caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, and okay. I really don't like having to hold down this button the entire time I'm actually trying to read this. Due to ice occur every day, large predators in the waste are also a concern as they continue to kill personnel and breach security areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. So it would seem. Alright, our initial test exposing Talonford's indigenous parasites to Phazon appears to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. However, still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. So really, the long and short of it is they're just trying to make themselves a bunch of super monsters to, dump on planets to make the whole, taking over the universe thing a lot more accommodating for them. That makes sense. Also, hi. Huh. Never ran across a door like that before. I'm honestly surprised I noticed it and didn't end up getting lost for about an hour before I ended up seeing it. Fascinating, that. Ow. Alright, really not a big fan of that. Any health inside one of these? Yeah, alright. You really do just take whatever you can get. Sometimes that means even more missiles. I was running lower on those than I thought I was. Thank you. Every little insignificant little bit helps. And then I blew you up. What you gonna do about that? Nothing. Oh, Lord, there's even more of them. Ah, what the? How did you know I was even over here? Get out of here. Disgraceful mess. All right, well, that takes care of that. Now, if I could just take care of you. Oh, whoa, you are surprisingly nimble when you want to be. Not that it matters in any capacity, but there you go. Ah, what? Okay, there's still some left. Okay, All right, yeah, jump straight forward into the person shooting missiles. That's a smart strategy. All right, well, I certainly blew them all the way the hell up. All right. Let's just... Anything of super notes? I mean, I guess I'm kind of curious about this. Lower node of astronomical holograph projector currently deactivated. Oh, it's a holograph projector is what it is. All right. Actually, hang on. That one's the most important. Ooh, more data from the pirates. Scans of the spiral sector detect a massive energy spike emanating from a Wanderer-class planet identified as Talon 4. Scout reconnaissance was immediately dispatched to the center of the spike. A large mass at reading mark that number, returning with planetary samples and atmospheric imagining. Analysis shows that energy source to be an unstable radioactive material of enormous potential. We are unable to form an accurate risk assessment at this time, but we are unlikely to find an energy source as powerful again. Analysis will continue, but currently Talon 4 appears to be a viable secondary headquarters. Yeah, well, a very large majority of you are dead, so... Anyways, let's see. Phazon mining is underway. Several garrisons have been established and terraforming of the Chozo ruins is underway. Security systems are operational and science team continues to make progress in their biotech research. The Pendrana drifts have proven to be an optimal location for research headquarters, and soon it will be joined by a fully operational combat base in Starport. If Command's predictions are half true, we shall rise to dominance in this sector within a decacycle. Whatever, I guess that would, be like about 10 years then? Is Deca 10? I think Deca is 10. I don't know. Truly, these are glorious times. Yeah, well, you're all dead now, so. Granted, I was the one that did that, but still. Holographic sequence apparently has been engaged. Or thing that will help activate the holographic thingamabob has been engaged. Once again, I must inquire as to whether or not the space pirates just conveniently carry around metallic orbs that can do this sort of thing. Or if they just design all of their tech to only be properly activated by freaking Samus. However that's supposed to work. All right. I'm just gonna... where was that? Ah, there you are. Ah, delightful. Okay, cool. I'm bad at jumping. All right. And in I go. I'll just keep on activating stuff, I guess. All right. It's looking like the thing in that lava ruins really was something like this. All right, you gonna stay there? You gonna stay put while I activate all your various doodads? If that's okay with y'all, thank you very much. There we go. Space pirate technology confuses and baffles me in many different ways. And go! I say thee go! And one more to go! Okay, 3 more to go, whatever, doesn't matter. I sure am activating a thing, woo! It's a big old space map. Also, there's a thing up there. All right. Well, I'd be kind of dim to not try and analyze this now, wouldn't I? Planet Ballium, 3.8 trillion teratons. That's a lot. The atmosphere is rife with materials, a sentient gaseous, or metroids? Global extermination virus. I see. Well, hang on. That one's red. Or no, or is it? It's hard to tell. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Planet Zebes! I know that oh. I let go of the thing like a moron. Zebes, where did you go? Are you Zebes? Yeah, you are. Planet's crust is primarily earthic, or, I don't know, making it an ideal for subterranean construction. Planet Zebes is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space pirate forces. And then not a bounty hunter showed up and absolutely made a joke of all that. Planet Talion 4! Ecosystem studies indicate that Talion 4 was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object, though the remains of the biosphere are slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. At current rate of decay, Talion 4 will be barren class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. So wait, you do speak in years? What was with the thing with the decacycle? What's that all about? Okay. I don't understand your ways. Alright, well, let's see what that thing that spawned at the very top of this place is. Hopefully it is something fun and good. I like when things are fun and good. Ugh. Hello, various things. I didn't fail that jump. Seriously, I never have any confidence with my jumps at all. Alright, so hello. What the heck are you? You are? The super missile! Okay, sure. This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold A to charge, then press Y to fire. I see. Noted. Oh. Save station detected. Yeah, I was literally on my way to it. Funny that. All right, do I really want to? I don't want to just, I mean, I want to use it, but I don't really have that many missiles to just kind of casually toss about, you know? I only have 11. Do I really want to spend 5 on literally nothing just to see me use the thing? Is there any chance the save station gives me my missiles back? Is that a thing it does? No, it does not. All right, just health. That's fair, that's fair. I ain't trying to be greedy now. Pew pew! Yeah. Get out of here, you weird electromagnetic what shit. I ain't got time. Ah! Get out of here, all y'alls. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Thanks, microphone. Randomly falling for literally no reason. Seriously, I never even touched the damn thing and it just falls. I need a new microphone stand. Alright, I shall investigate. Control tower granted. Alrighty. Ah, it's a smaller scale elevator. I see, I see. Hello? Oh, hi! I thought it had been a little while since something tried to murder me. There we go, just hit you with the big old power shot. Power shot, getting electrified, get electrified. Oh wait, I have 17 missiles again? When did I pick up so many? All right, never mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they can fly now. That's not good. I'd like to analyze you if at all possible. All right, let's see. Flying pirates. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assaults. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of their jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Wow, that seems odd, but okay. Woo! All right, just gonna go ahead and try to create some kind of malfunction up in here. Whoa, yep. Ah! Ah! All right, well, that was a thing. No! All right, getting out of the way of those isn't too terribly difficult, I suppose. Ah, whoa, there's more? I thought I got all of them. Oh, there you are, hi. Terribly sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you, I just didn't know you existed. Whoa! Ah, how are there still more? Every time I think I've killed all of them, they just keep showing. There's another one! All right, well, at least I saw that one before it got a chance to shoot me. Okay. We good? Yeah, I think we good. God damn, that was something. Sheesh. Little bit extravagant, if you ask me. Access to research lab ether granted. Wait. No. No. Yes? Yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the way that doesn't... It's fine. This was gonna take me down. This is the new area. I was just trying to make sure which one of these things was the place I was supposed to go and that I didn't get turned around. I was hesitant. Being cautious isn't a bad thing, okay? Come on. I demand slack. So much slack to be given to me and me alone. Hello. Oh, well, damn. That is, in fact, a Metroid. Was this before Metroid 2 in the timeline? So the Metroids haven't been eradicated? Because, whew, that's a problem. Well, let's scan this thing. You're not the baby, are you? I know you're not. Anyway, okay, as soon as I can remember the scan button, there we are. Metroid, energy-based parasitic predator. The dominant species of planet SR-388, Metroids can suck the life force out of living things. A Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy, growing larger as it does. The only way to shake an art-attached Metroid is to enter Morph Ball mode and lay a bomb. Noted. Oh, okay, hi. Gonna ask you now to not do any of that. Also, was I able to destroy these things? Oh, without ice? Yeah, you can. Okay, ice just makes it easier. Ow, what happened? What's going on? Ah, well, they're mad that I blew up their science project. Now they'll never pass Mr. Conderson's 7th grade science class. All right, any super important things? Yes. All right, what do we got? The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley, was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebus, Command ordered a number of metagenetic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in the cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicated drastic increase in strength, mobility, and offensive capability. He's also much larger than he was in the NES game. Maybe that's part of it. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Alright, but will he mustard? Ha ha ha! Will he muster up enough courage in order to catch up with everyone else? Hmm? How about that? I thought it was a little clever.